Hello everyone, I'm Hu and I'm from BK Maker team. Our team had three members, Ben, Hai and Hu. Today we are going to show you our fantastic idea on the chosen challenge statement, mass detection. Before we explain our new solution, let's talk about the problem we have. Do you know COVID-19? I believe that almost everybody knows what COVID-19 is and felt uncomfortable or even anxious about it. As you can see in the world map, the COVID-19 has spread around the world. The darker the color, the more of the infection. According to the World Health Organization, the global number of cases were over 200 million and the number of deaths reported increased with over 4.5 million deaths. As you can see in the figure, the new cases remain high and enough to strain health systems in many countries. The pandemic can spread from an infected person's mouth or nose in small liquid particles when they cough, sneeze, speak, sing, or breathe. On the research by World Health Organization, it said that the chains of transmission were at 10 parameters were 12.8%, while that fell to 2.6% at a distance of more than 2 meters. With our face mask, the chain of transmission was 17.4%, while that fell to 3.1% when a mask was worn. So not wearing masks and keep distance are some of the main reasons for a surge in COVID-19 cases around the world. The sooner people in close contact with infected persons are detected, the sooner the chain of infection can be controlled. It is generally difficult. Therefore, there is an urgent need of a face detection technology to identify who wear masks or who do not. Moreover, we can record the travel and contact schedule of people without masks within specific locations, such as school, company, mail. Let's see how we solve this problem.
Hello, I'm Hai and then I will present our solution. I think we all know that the buildings are one of the symbols of the modern life. They appear more and more and many people are living or working in them. The fact that it is not easy to observe their movement in COVID-19 pandemic. By our knowledge about technology, we suggest a solution for this problem. Firstly, we using the data from building cameras. The camera will record and send that data to identity system. This system has three roles: detecting no masked person, checking their location in the building, and calculate distance between them and the other, using 2 meters to determine who are interacting with them. And data after handling will be saved at the database. We build a server to query this data and create APIs for our application product. These products were developed and used in two platforms, website and Telegram chatbots of mobile. In order to understand clearly, we present our system architecture.
With request from a mobile phone corporation, we are assuming that our product will be installed in a shopping mall or anti-office building. We identify system will be the four block building, block identify user, block database, and storage, block web application, and chatbot. This building we installed with camera on each floor. And there will be the central server system to centrally process image returned from the camera. From the image, we turn to the AI model such as model face detection, might classify, face recognition to be able to detect and identify user information. In this case, this person is not in database. The system will be create a new ID and save that person information in the cloud. At the time, the system will be calculate distance between each people to make sure that everyone stands less than 2 meters to avoid spreading COVID-19. All the data will be stored in the Amazon Web Service. We use the Spark Store Service and Amazon Relational Database Service, especially Spark Bucket and MySQL instance to send all the data after processing. Finally, we build a website so that manager can query information when they know someone had a video COVID-19. In addition, we also build a chatbot on a Telegram app to check in people and notify when the people not wearing masks. What is face recognition? Face recognition is a way to identify or confirming an individual identified using their face. And let me show you some technology and framework we use in this product. The first in the anti-CNN to crop image. Different some framework AI like TensorFlow and Python. We use the OpenCV to processing image. And the final is facial landmark. To better understand the mask detection and face recognition system, I will give you two examples like this. We put frame into the anti-CNN model to grow face, and you can see the frame is tidy. In order to the face recognition as well, I use the face alignment to align the face. Like it. After that, we plot the frame to the classified model. In this case, this person not wearing mask, so we continue comparing image with all image in database and store information in the cloud. Another case, this is an input frame we put to the anti-CNN model to grow face, and we can see this image. You can see it may so good. So we don't need to use face alignment. Then we plot this image through the mask classified model. In this case, this person wearing mask, so we use facial landmark to draw 38 points on the face. After that, we draw fixed mask on the face to continue compare image with image on database. And we send the result on the cloud. And to understand more about the database system, I will invite you to show you how to organize and store data in the Amazon Web Service.
I will talk about database and storage. Our database has structure like this. There are 4 tables: people table and camera table contain information about person and camera. The field name in people table can be null. Each table has relationship with each other, so we use Amazon Relational Database Service. Why we use RDS service? Because it is high performance, very security, and scalability, and easy to monitoring. Once detect new person or people with no mask, the new data such as ID, time, location, near contact ID will be added to our database. Besides that, their image will be uploaded to image storage. With image storage, we use Amazon S3 service and create 2 buckets, one for store personal image and one for mask detection. The next is backend server. In order to query data from database, we use EC2 instance to backend server. It is important that only EC2 instance in our system can access the database. That increases security for our system. And we use Django to build API to process requests from the user. With Django framework, we have an admin panel which we can access and manage the database. The next is application products.
Okay, as I mentioned, our application products were used on 2 platforms. With web application, I use React.js and Material UI library to build the user interface. Additionally, I use Redux Toolkit a framework of React to save and handle data after calling API. I intend to deploy the website by EC2, but the website needs refactoring some aspects, so it's in deployment progress. The other product is our chatbot using on Telegram. We use Telegram API to return our data on system to user box chat. You can see here, this is a list of people who doesn't wear mask. We have ID, name, their image, name of the camera which detect them at the time right here, and the information of the people who can interact them within 2 meters. If you click one of them, you can see their information. We have this is a object and the day, time, at the profile have camera file by the person interact with this guy. And then a Telegram chatbot, you can receive an information like this. This is a notification, and when you open the box chat, you can see the information like this. This is a warning if you don't wear mask and information attack. And this is information when you wear mask. You can see here the mask is true, and you will be not warning.